Hello everyone, this is Cloud Computing and Big Data Analytics, session number 36, and I'm going to lecture on the topic Types of Data Sources, Structured versus Unstructured Data. We all know that data acquisition in big data includes data collection, data transmission, and data pre-processing. During big data acquisition, once the raw data is collected, an efficient transmission mechanism is used to send it to a proper storage management system to support different analytical applications. Collection of big data is done to analyze and interpret daily transactions and traffic data, aiming to keep track of operations, forecast needs, or implement new programs. Types of data sources. Data are key ingredients for any analytical exercise. Hence, it is important to thoroughly consider and list all data sources that are of potential interest before starting the analysis. Data can originate from a variety of different sources. First one is from transactions. Transactions are the first important source of data. Transactional data consists of structured, low-level, detailed information capturing the key characteristics of a customer transaction. Example, purchase, claim, cash transfer, credit card payment, etc. This type of data is usually stored in massive online transaction processing relational databases. Second type of data source is from unstructured data that are embedded in text documents. Example, emails, web pages, claim forms, or multimedia content, which is also interesting to analyze. However, these sources typically require extensive pre-processing before they can be successfully included in an analytical exercise. Another important source of data is qualitative expert-based data. An expert is a person with a substantial amount of subject expertise within a particular setting. Example, credit portfolio manager, brand manager, etc. Finally, we have the plenty of publicly available data which can be included in the analytical exercise. An important example is macroeconomic data about gross domestic product, GDP, inflation, unemployment information, and so on. In addition, social media data from Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, etc. can be an important source of information. However, one needs to be careful here and make sure that all data gathering respects both local and international privacy regulations. Let us look into the structured versus unstructured data. There are three common types of data structures. Structured data. It is the data that adheres to a predefined data model and is therefore straightforward to analyze. Second is the unstructured data, and third is the semi-structured data. So big data could be first one, structured data. Structured data is a data which conforms to a data model. It has a well-defined structure and it follows usually a consistent order and can be easily accessed and used by a person or by a computer program. This kind of data is usually stored in well-defined schemas such as databases. Structured data is highly organized and easily understood by machine language. Those working within relational databases, they can easily input, search, and manipulate data relatively quickly. Examples include the common name, dates, address, credit card numbers, product information, stock information, geolocation, and more. Second is the unstructured data. This kind of data is qualitative rather than quantitative, which means that it is more characteristic and categorical in nature. Unstructured data helps to improve the customer experience. This kind of data offers the key to helping really to get to know your customers. You can come to understand things like the trends that they value on social media and about their opinions and ultimately what they want from your brand. It lends itself well to determining how effective a marketing campaign is or to uncover potential buying trends through social media and review websites. Also, it can be very useful to the enterprise by assisting with monitoring for policy compliance, as it can be used to detect patterns in chats or suspicious email trends. Examples include email messages, word processing documents, videos, photos, audio file, presentations, web pages, and many other kinds of business documents. The third kind of big data is the semi-structured data. Usually it is, normally it is also referred to as unstructured data, but that also has a metadata that identifies certain characteristics. The metadata contains enough information to enable the data to be more efficiently organized, categorized, cataloged, searched, analyzed than strictly unstructured data. Semi-structured data goes between structured and unstructured data. They come in between the structured and unstructured data. Examples of semi-structured data would be a tab delimited file containing customer data. It could be a tab delimitation, or it could also be an asterisk or a blank also. On the other side, semi-structured has more hierarchy than unstructured data. The tab delimited file is more specific than a list of comments from a customer's Instagram page. Hence, in this session, we have seen about what are the various data sources for collecting big data, and we have seen in detail about structured versus unstructured data and also about what is semi-structured data. This is the reference material used for this. Thank you. This is Pavitra signing off.